Hi, and congratulations on purchasing your RYOBI garden vacuum and sweeper. In this video, I'm going to run you through the simple steps to assemble it and get you cleaning your outdoor spaces in no time. So let's get started by taking everything out of the box. The first thing we have is the power head, then the combination upper main tube section, our two lower tube sections, the guide wheels, the collection bag, a shoulder strap, and the all-important owner's manual. And if you bought the kit version, there is the battery and charger. Before we start the assembly, let's plug in the charger and start charging the battery. Our first step is to slide the guide wheels onto the lower blower tube. Once on, pulling up this tab allows you to adjust the position of the wheels to best support the bottom of the tool. Now attach this section to the lower vacuum tube by sliding it into position until it clicks in place. Joining this to the main upper tube is a little trickier. With both sections upside down, slightly join the larger tubes before the top square ones. Then, work each section together until they eventually click into place, which might take a little extra muscle. With our blower vacuum tube assembled, we can connect it to the power head. Holding the power head angled slightly down at the back, align the square openings of the lower blow tubes and push them partially together. Now line up the opening of the power head with the vacuum tube. Then, as you push them together, make sure the locking pin aligns with the hole in the power head. They are properly connected when you hear the tab click into place. To secure the connection, turn the locking pin in a clockwise direction. Because of the safety feature that prevents the motor from running when the tube is removed, it is important that the locking pin is screwed in all the way to finger tight. At the top of the handle, there is this red LED. If this blinks, it means the locking pin hasn't been fully tightened. If that happens, check that the pin is finger tight until the LED goes out. Next is fitting the collection bag by pulling its collar over the elbow tube. Locate the slot in the front of the collar with the tab at the front of the elbow. Now pull the bag handle up until it snaps into place at the back of the elbow. Then clip the front of the bag onto the hook on the underside of the blower tube. Finally, connect the shoulder harness. Clip one end here on the top of the main handle and the other end at the back. And that's it, all assembled. So let's grab a charged battery and head outside, and I'll show you how to use the tool as well as cover those tips that I mentioned earlier. Before we start cleaning up this courtyard, let's take a look at all our controls, starting with inserting a fully charged battery. To turn on the motor, press and hold the power button for 2 seconds. The motor has 3 speed settings controlled by pressing the up or down buttons. Pressing and holding the power button again for 2 seconds will turn off the motor. Down here on the side is the mode lever. In the down position, the tool is in blower mode, which utilizes the small tube on the underside. In the up position, it's in vacuum mode, utilizing the large main tube. If you notice that airflow in either mode is poor, check that this lever is fully in one position or the other. If the mode lever is not fully engaged, it can cause blockages in the main tube like this. Now that we know all about the controls, let's start cleaning up this yard. It would be more time efficient if you start by blowing all the leaves into one area before vacuuming them up. This will not only maximize battery runtime, but it will also help dry any slightly damp leaves as you go. It's a good idea to avoid vacuuming leaves that are wet. Wait until they have dried out, as they can be problematic. For starters, they are much harder to suck up, consuming lots of battery runtime. They tend to clog up in the tube, reducing airflow, and over time will degrade the life of the collection bag. If you do find yourself needing to clear a blockage, make sure you remove the battery before you do. Same goes for any maintenance. Once you're finished vacuuming, we recommend you always empty the collection bag before storing the tool. Our new zipless bag design makes this job easy. Simply unhook the bag and then slide off the plastic sleeve and empty the contents. Then slide the sleeve back on without the worry of debris getting stuck in the zipper. We also recommend regular basic maintenance for maximum performance. To clean around the mulching blade, we need to remove the motor from the front handle. To do this, first loosen the safety pin about 3/4 of the way. Then slide and hold this button to the unlock position as you twist the motor apart from the front handle. Now you can get right into the mulching blade with a brush to clean out any buildup of debris. While the main tube is off, check for any small sticks that might be stuck inside. These are a common cause of leaves building up, reducing airflow and causing blockages. To refit the motor, line up the locating slots. Push the motor in and then twist it back all the way until the button clicks into the lock position. Now wind the locking pin all the way into finger tight. The last job is cleaning the collection bag, which over time will develop a buildup of dirt within its fibers. With the bag turned inside out and the plastic sleeve removed, give it a light spray with your garden hose and hang it out to fully dry before using it again. So there you have it, everything you need to know about your RYOBI 18V garden vacuum sweeper. To learn more about our range of products, go to ryobi.com.au or check out our YouTube channel. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of our latest releases.
RYOBI, a cut above.